Hi, Grandma Debbie here. So tonight we are making green chili enchiladas. Um, I don't like the red enchilada sauce. I don't know why, I just don't. So we're going to do the green, and I think it's going to be delicious. All right, so come along with me and let's get going on this. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do, so I'm going to scratch my elbow, is we're going to grate up some cheese. We need a cup of cheese, and I'm using cheddar cheese. You can use whatever one you want to use. You can use pepper jack. You can use a Mexican blend. Use whatever kind of cheese that you want to use. I'm actually going to do a little more than a cup because I want to make for sure I have enough cheese to go on top, as well as going in each one of the enchiladas. So I'm preheating my oven to 350 degrees at the moment. I may have mentioned that, but I don't remember if I mentioned it or not. So it's preheating. It's currently preheating. I'm just going to go ahead and finish off the cheddar cheese that I have here. Okay, I think that looks like about a cup, don't you think? Okay, move that off to the side. All right, and then we're going to then we're going to get a bowl. I'm going to move the cheddar cheese out of the way. And in the bowl, we're going to stir in some chicken. I'm using rotisserie chicken that we had left over. I'm using it's about 2.5 cups. So that's just going to go in there. And then I'm going to, I might cut it up a little bit more. And we had Costco rotisserie chicken and we had some left over, so that's what I'm using. But you can actually cook a chicken breast if you want and use that. You can do chicken thighs. We got a combination here of both. Okay, so that's in there. Then we're going to add 4 ounces of cream cheese that's been softened. So I've left my cream cheese out to soften up, but you can also soften it up in the microwave. And this is an 8 ounce package. Oh my word, already not able to speak. So this is an 8 ounce package, so I'm only going to use half of it. Then I'm going to add a clove of garlic, and I'm used to using roasted garlic. And I'm just going to chop this up. Oh, there's the little knife I was using. I might add another clove because this does not seem like a lot. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and add 2 cloves. Remember, recipes, just a guide, make it your own. So I like a little bit of garlic. Okay. Then we're going to add a half a teaspoon of chili powder. And then we're going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of cumin, and I can't get the lid back on. Ooh, that's potent. Okay. And 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And I'm just using the pink salt. And a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. I'm just going to grind it until I think we have enough. That looks about right. And then a tablespoon of lime juice. I'm just using this kind of lime juice. Oh, and I'm going to splatter it all over myself. Did you guys see that? I keep doing it. Oh my word. I gotta dry myself off. Okay. And let me wipe the work area because I got lime juice all over the place. Oh man. Okay. All right, and then we're going to add 1 can of green chilies. This is the kind that I'm using. And I'm using a, what size am I using? I'm using a 4-ounce size. Wow. These are not, oh, these are whole. I did not realize that. I guess I should read a little more. So now I've got to cut them up. I just grabbed whatever we had in the pantry. I didn't even think that we had any whole. We probably didn't even notice it when we bought them. We probably just bought whatever was there and just didn't even pay any attention. Okay. All right. Once again, let me wipe off my work area. Okay, so we're going to stir this all together. Smells delicious, guys. Okay, so it's all combined. So now I'm going to get my pan that I'm going to be cooking them in, my casserole dish. Let me clean up some of my area here. Okay, so move these out of the way. Get my cheese and my mix. Oh, excuse me. That pepper must have got up my nose. Okay, and then I'm just using this enchilada sauce. Okay, so I'm just going to pour a little bit in the bottom. And then I'm going to take, and I'm using, these are the shells I'm using. I'm just using regular floured shells. And this makes about 8 to 10. And so I think what I'm going to do is move this out of the way for the moment. I think I need a larger work area. All right, let me clean up and then I'll bring you guys back and we'll get going on this. Okay, so I've kind of cleaned up a little bit and so we're going to get going on what I'm doing. All right, so we're going to add in, about 3 tablespoons of the mix. And of course, you know I'm not going to measure it out. I'm just going to plop it on there. Hold on one second. Okay, sorry about that. I heard some noise and I just wanted to investigate. Okay, so I'm going to add some of the enchilada stuff in the center, and I'm going to do 2 at a time so I can get through them. You're going to make about 8 to 10 of these. Well, I can't even get the mix out. Good grief. I'm going to add a little bit more to this one. Okay. And then I'm going to add just a tad bit of cheese. And if I don't have enough cheese to do on the top, then I can always add more. Okay, and then I'm just going to roll these up. And then I'm going to put them in here with the seam side down. And I think I'm going to spread out the mix just a tad bit more because it's hardly anything in there. There, that's much better. Okay. So you want to put them in seam side down. Okay, a little bit of cheese for each one. And you don't have to add the cheese in here if you do not want to. You can just put the filling in there. Hold off on putting that one in there because it's smaller than the rest for some unknown reason. Let's see if I can get 2 more out of this. Let's see, maybe I can. Well, let's hope. It's going to be kind of skimpy. And I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm only going to get 7. That's fine. You know, there's only 2 of us, so we don't really need that many. Okay, so let me move this out of the way so I can get the pan a little closer to you so you can see what I'm going to do next. Okay, and then I'm going to let's see, and then I'm going to pour the rest of the sauce over the top. So I'm going to pour the rest of the enchilada sauce over the top. And then I'm going to sprinkle the cheese, the remainder of the cheese over the top. And I might actually go get some more cheddar cheese because I want mine cheesy. So I'm going to go get some more cheese and I will be right back. And we're just going to shred up some more. I'll be right back. Okay, change of plan. I don't have any more cheddar cheese. So I guess once again, I should have looked before I started. So I'm just going to use this white cheese that I happen to have and just kind of shred it over the top. And it will work out just fine. And it's kind of crumbling. Once again, as long as it melts, who cares? Do some in a bowl so I can sprinkle it in places I can't seem to get it to go. Okay, I think that's enough cheese. All right, so this is going to go into the oven for 15 minutes and then covered with aluminum foil. Then I'm going to take the aluminum foil off for an additional 15 minutes. So let me grab the aluminum foil. All right, let's get this cup. Whoops. Let me stick my finger in it. Okay, so I'm going to get this in the oven for 15 minutes. Then I will take the aluminum foil off and cook it for an additional 15 minutes. And I will bring you back when it's done. Okay, so I added fresh cilantro and black olives. You can also add tomatoes if you would like to. It's completely up to you. You don't even have to add anything. You can just eat it without anything on it. You can also add green onions too. So whatever you want to do. It's like I said, it's up to you. But this is what I've done. Can't wait to dig into it. Thank you. All right, so I just want to thank you for coming along with me on this journey. And I hope that everything is going great for you and that you're having an amazing day. Hit that like, hit that share, and hit the subscribe button. And I will talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.